One of the things that has made a difference to the people has been that Audubon has contacted them personally. A lot of them reached out to several organizations, multiple ones, and they may have received a kind of a form email, and some of them actually did get engaged with some local organizations. But Audubon is really trying to reach out and just make that connection and number one, show appreciation for what's going on.
Being the volunteer coordinator for Mississippi, I've really got the opportunity to see that pretty much everyone wants to help to some degree. And many people are downright begging to help in some way. And as a part of my job, it's to find them opportunities to help without getting involved in hazardous materials or, wildlife capturing or handling. And many people, when they initially signed up with Audubon, had this picture in their head of them with a bottle of Dawn dish detergent and an oiled pelican just scrubbing away. And that picture has been quite something to get out of people's minds, because volunteers aren't being utilized to actually clean the birds. But really, there's so many people who will do anything to help in this response, from anything from making phone calls to offering their vehicle for transport of non-oiled wildlife. People will really go out of their way to help. And I think, on April 20th, you saw people's entire demeanor change. Everything became about the oil spill, and everyone's been so stressed out, definitely more emotional. But on the reverse side of that, you see the good in people and dealing with volunteers who will do anything to help their home. And many of them own their own businesses, and they'll take time away from their own business to come and help the cause and help our wildlife. And it's really amazing to see that. And I have family and friends who are in the fishing industry. I have a good friend whose family owns a charter boat. So I get to talk to the people who it's really affecting, and many of them are out there on the Vessels of Opportunity ships. But at some point that won't be sustainable for their lifestyle. And for their lifestyle, they've been fishermen all their lives. Their fathers are probably fishermen, their grandfathers are probably fishermen. And for all intents and purposes, they were going to be fishermen for the rest of their life had this oil spill not happened. So to see it just completely uproot people's lives and livelihoods is pretty amazing. And to see that they want to help with the wildlife, and they're not so focused on themselves and their losses that they can't see past that and see the wildlife that's being affected by this disaster.
What we're trying to do is use the kind of the local resources here, the ones we have at our immediate disposal, the ones that are able to deploy with short notice, and then as well as inform people about ways that in their own backyard, literally, that they can make a difference on a local level, which does affect and contribute to what we're trying to do down here.